OneRepublic has taken over our concert stage all morning long. The viewer's choice song still ahead.
That's right. The band's lead singer, songwriter Ryan Tedder, not only reached superstardom with his own band, he is the mastermind behind some other famous songs from artists as big as Beyonce and Adele.
Ryan, good morning. Good to see you, man.
Good morning. Good to see you.
We're just talking about the hair has reached new levels.
It has.
New heights.
I think it's the New York humidity. It just keeps wanting to go further north.
Kind of like your career. As your hair has gotten bigger, your career has too.
Well, it's intentional. I'm glad you noticed. Next year it's going to be down here. It's going to keep going.
We were just talking about this album. I mean, we were singing Chasing Stars a year ago, a summer ago, and it's still in the top 10.
Counting Stars.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It's been the most bizarre experience because we have bad luck with picking first singles. It's always like the third, fourth, fifth that actually go. Same with Good Life on our last album. And we've been working this for 16 months now. I mean, it's like it's 2 birthdays.
I mean, it's like this album is its own greatest hits album.
Well, you said it, not me. And we still have one more to go after Love Runs Out, which is out now. We have one more single to go, and we're just like looking at a calendar going, how many more months is this?
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering how you do it, because not only are you doing your band stuff, but then you're writing for everybody else as well. I mean, as you mentioned, Adele, Taylor Swift, Bono even, you too, you're working on their new album coming out soon, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot closer than it was, 6 months ago, for sure.
Yeah.
It's music is both my hobby and my job. So when I get done with the show or before a show, I'm usually on the tour bus. I tricked out a vintage Airstream and turned it into a mobile recording studio.
How cool.
And it follows me, and I turn hotel rooms into studios. I turn tour buses into studios. It's like I'm the luckiest guy because I would do this for free. So the fact that this is how I make a living is kind of ridiculous.
How do you
decide,
like your jobs, right? Yeah, exactly.
You wake up before
I do,
exactly.
I was going to say, how do you decide what you end up doing for OneRepublic versus what you kind of give to the others?
There used to not be really much of an issue there, but in the last couple years now, my band, I play stuff for them. Unless it's something like for Ellie Goulding, or if I'm writing with Adele, I'm not going to then go be like, all right, I'm taking that back. Beyonce, I would never sing Halo, or EXO, like that. It's just not something I would do. But lately now, if I think it's even close to OneRepublic, I'll play it for the band. And they tell me, don't give this away, don't give this away.
So they get the first chance.
The rule of thumb is if you write it with an artist, it's theirs, unless they say you can have this.
There's a great story. I love the album. There's like the real upbeat, it's almost like disco and dance beat to it. But there's a song, I Lose Myself.
Yeah.
I read that it's about your fear of flying.
Yeah, well, right? it was a fear of flying. I'm pretty much, I think everybody has that moment, unless you're on, sleeping pills, where you're paranoid on an airplane.
Sure.
Yeah,
and it was overwhelming for a while. And so this song came out of that, and then Alesso remixed it, and it became this big dance hit. And we're not a dance band, so it was dipping our toes in the electronic music world for a minute.